Hey, came with a toothbrush.
Come on, give me another one. You're so mean.
Stud muffin.
A crater.
Oh, Lord. Tickle, tickle.
What are you doing? Ooh.
It smells like death.
Oh, Shirley.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Your bottom needs clean. Toasting my biscuit.
The struggle is real. Don't paint it. Gonna butt.
Oh, wow.
How in the world?
You did it!
Woohoo! Hey.
Ooh. Butter. Drop front way.
Give her a good one.
There you go.
She's living her best life. The mustache.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
This is a train wreck. She got bubbles.
So cry.
Springs is coming
We
out.
broke-
You're drip sweating.
Ooh. That's incredible.
What in the world?
Ralphie Power.
Know when to walk away. The vegetable soup.
You're
Ambidextrous.
Oh, yeah. Potato.
Serious now. She's smoking.
Oh, you gonna get me.
40 years.
Yeah.
Slinked out on us.
Nice valve stem. It's a baby's bottom.
What are you doing, Thor?
Don't look good.
He's crazy.
Hit him with it. Southern ingenuity. Welcome back to the Sleeper Dude YouTube channel. We're back with Wawa's Volkswagen Beetle here that you saw in the video where we got it running. So we got it running, but it's not running exactly right. We're having some trouble with the carburetor and it has zero zip, nada brakes, right?
Nope, not at all.
She almost hit the Galaxy wagon in that last video. Turn! We're needing to get some brakes to where she can stop if she's, you know, not paying attention and has to stop quickly. So we got all the stuff to do the brakes. We actually went ahead and bought a carburetor for it too, because even though we did our best at this one, something's just not right. This carburetor has very tiny passages in it. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out to a new carburetor. We got a new coil for it. We're also gonna swap back to our electronic ignition. We gotta get some new casings for this thing. And Wawa's just dying to drive this thing. So we just can't have this thing sitting around here with no brakes and not running exactly right. So let's get this thing in the shop with no brakes on our wildfire lift and see if we can get it running better and stopping better. Woo!
Woo!
Well, do you think we can get it in the shop without wrecking it? That would be good.
Sure.
We actually do have a clutch now, so that helps.
Yeah.
You got the ignition switch?
Yeah.
All right, ignition on. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think we spun. My foot automatically wants to go to the brakes, and there's no brakes there to be had. I guess I'm gonna have to shut it off here and roll. I'm gonna put it in first and use the clutch to slow us down. I feel like we've been here before doing this.
Yeah, we have. Oh man, sketch.
Okay,
It's just like a.
come on, little engine, slow us down. And once we get down there, we can crank it up and drive it up on the lift. Woo, woo. Okay, okay. Almost. All right, let's crank it back up. Like a charm.
You're getting good at this. Driving here, no brakes.
I am, right? Hey, you adapt. Oh, we spun, son.
Darn!
Look at that.
Wow.
I didn't know it had that in
I was
it.
gonna say I didn't know it could do that. That's incredible.
So instead of trying to like put one part here, one part there and fix the brakes, we just decided it would be best to buy everything new. So we ended up getting a new master cylinder, wheel cylinders, hoses, hardware kits, and brake shoes, all of it brand new. That way we know what we got, right?
Yeah.
Here's our new little carburetor and breather we got. I think this thing was like $50 or $60 off of eBay.
Breather on it.
We really have an idling issue. It doesn't want to idle unless it's idled up way too high like you heard there.
Or nothing.
Exactly. And I want to go back and put the electronic ignition back on it because I'm hoping with our new coil that we will now have a working electronic ignition. I would like for her not to have to deal with the points and stuff. So we even got a brand new wiring harness for the whole Beetle. So I feel like all I've done lately is done wiring. We're going to try to tackle this in this video too because we need to get this thing charging and where all the lights and everything work as well. Let's get some of our stuff out of our front here because I know we have old brake shoes in here because the guy that owned this before her had took the brake shoes off of it because it was locked up. So we're going to use these to reference the new ones. Oh, good thing we bought shoes. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no brake linings left. Oh, look, here's your old breather lid, but no breather. I think this is your shroud to go on the bottom of your engine. We probably need to put that back on so it doesn't overheat. Some busted up bumperettes. I love the little jack. Look at that little guy. What'd he ever do to anybody? Hey, came with a toothbrush. Always a plus.
Right here.
There you go.
Wow.
Look, now I don't have to buy one for y'all.
We can clean stuff with it.
Yeah, we got our jelly jar here with a bunch of bolts and screws. Maybe we might need them. Oh, here's a bunch of brake springs. If nothing else, we can reference these to make sure we have the correct thing. For a new one, here you go. Here's all your brake springs. Wawa. Her car, bro. Her rules. Raise her up, Ralphie. The lift definitely makes it easier. On the old L4, for sure. That's probably good, Ralphie. Man, we never looked underneath this thing.
How many can you do, Ralph?
Oh, not much.
Let's see it. One. Come on, give me another one. Come on.
I mean, look how solid these floor pans are.
That's when your knuckle goes through.
My hand goes through it. We gotta check our rear end. This is your heater ducts, how your car gets heat. See this right here, this heat shield? You don't have this one. I think that's that piece we found in the front. And if you don't have that, with the air-cooled engine, sometimes people think they take all this ductwork off and it's gonna run cooler. Well, that's not how it works when you have a fan. That fan blows the air on this, so if these shrouds are not here, it's not gonna get the air circulation it needs. Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
So we need to stick that back on it too. And we gotta change the oil in the engine. Let's get these hoops off the ground and see what the inside of our brakes look like. We'll start there. Look, it's still got these rubber boots that are ripped up on the master cylinder. I don't think they're gonna be salvageable, but they're still there.
Wow.
I'm used to the master cylinder being up under the hood. This is so weird to me. Wow, look how many wires go through that. It has hoses going up to a reservoir up top, I guess. I didn't even look. Let's spray everything down with some penetrating oil here. Get it started. I probably should have done this before.
Probably, yes.
Same thing with the back of our wheel cylinders here. I think I did spray these last week. We got our new hubcap pry bar here.
How does this?
Get it in there.
I'm trying to get it in there. She's like, wait.
We haven't even used it
like
yet.
it.
Got that in the fan mill.
Oh,
There you go.
I have.
4 lugs. All right, 3 more to go. Keep moving.
Oh my.
Push it in there.
There's no way to push it in
Give
there.
it a hit. Yeah, like that.
That didn't do anything. Just like, I can't.
Here.
It is. It's a lot more complicated than it looks.
Isn't it really?
Yes, it is very.
I might have to find it. Okay.
Hand tool.
Ah! You can
It's
do
very
it.
hard to do.
This one's harder.
How in the world?
One attempt.
He loves beating him out of stuff. You're so mean. I thought it was coming from my face. Oh, she's getting it now. She can't let nobody outdo her. Good job.
First try, I guessed it.
That was easy. Not even like struggling. Usually it like bogs down a little bit at least. I knew it was good. Look at that. Is something wrong? Are your studs
Why are
coming
you
off?
messing them up? Why are you messing them up?
Woo! Tell me you were holding it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
So this thing has lug bolts instead of studs with nuts. So It's
I knew
a
that.
little different than what's
Stud muffin.
I totally knew that.
165.15. I'm surprised they're all still holding theirs. You know?
A crater.
Just put some shoe polish in it, it'll be fine.
Hey, Granny.
Oh, Lord. Gonna get demonetized.
Come here, Granny.
I wonder if Weedle would eat one.
No, oh, she'll eat it, yeah.
Here.
Rocky, do you eat them?
Oh,
Granny's the only one wants to eat them.
I'll eat one.
No.
I was too up on her.
We got the turbo air conditioner going for Squeezy's comfort over here. Keeps her in a good mood.
Oh my god. Got a lot of trouble. Okay. There's no
You want me
wiggling
to try
to
it?
this. Yeah, there's no wiggling. No threads.
There you go. Oh, look.
It was on there pretty good.
That's different. Look, it's got an Allen head, and that's what locks it. Usually you have a cotter pin. Huh. That's more different. What are you doing there, Walt? Oh, that's gonna get your size right? Okay.
You better hurry.
You better hurry, yeah. This thing is unusually solid for something that's old, isn't it?
Yeah, these things usually are rusted out pretty bad.
Did you get it? First try?
Yeah.
Ticket. It was on the ground. Let it go. Bye, boys.
What are you doing?
He thinks it feels good.
You like that? They'll all sleep in the food bowl together. They'll all get in the litter box and hang out. I don't know what these little guys are doing most of the time. Is that scary?
Is that one yours?
Mm-hmm. It's mine. Some tater. And I like him.
Is it left-hand thread?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
You might wiggle the hub and it'll come out on it.
Okay.
I said wiggle it, not take it off.
I'm gonna take it off.
Okay.
It's already. There was like nothing else. Okay.
Well, it's because he took it all apart to free the brakes up 4 or 5 years ago or whatever. Look at those adjusters. That's funny.
What smells like death?
What?
What smells like
I don't know. She's the one walking away. I'm not used to like all these metric wrenches and stuff. It's just so foreign.
This really does not look the same.
The metric system just makes too much sense. It's like 15, 16, 17.
Makes sense to me.
I'm gonna see if I can break the brake line loose here. Let's see how this day's gonna go. It's free from the brake line, but it's not free from the metal line. I can cut this hose and unscrew it off there. We may just do it that way and then try to free our tube nut is stuck on there, which is, that's what they always do. See if your adjusters are free.
It's harder to do than the other one.
We need to get that completely freed up.
How would we do that?
You might be able to turn it out and then like oil it up and put it back in, you know? I'm gonna cut this brake hose up here.
Oh my god.
And get this clip off of here. And see, with that line cut, I can just unscrew this brake hose off of here. That keeps me from breaking the brake line automatically. And now we're just gonna get that tube nut loose. I'm gonna try to heat this up now. I might should have done it before. See if this will loosen up. I hate having to make all the brake lines. Oh,
You might need to slow up on that.
blowing stuff out there, isn't it? Oh. Look, it completely freed it up, just heating it up. I didn't even have to put any force on it, and it just is free now. Oh, still steaming. Heat always helps, guys.
Blowing smoke ovals, wasn't she?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
You try to hold that still, okay? See? If that doesn't stay still, then the threads aren't really turning, you know?
Yeah.
See if you can take it out. It feels pretty free. See, that one looks like it's not froze up, huh? So we'll clean all this up and grease it up. This one's a booger though, right?
Yeah.
It's not the threads that are stuck, just stuck in that cylinder, you know? So our threads are good. See if you can pull that collar out of there. Probably need to twist it and pull out on it.
Okay. Get your hammer and I'm whacking on the other side.
No hammers. There you go. It's all dried up and rusted up. We'll put something there and clean that out, and we'll grease these up a little bit to help them. This one, the nut is free on there. So far, so good. But I guess with the car being so solid, maybe our brake lines are not rusted up either. Come on. There we go. All right, let's match up our brake hoses here, Wall, and see if they're right. Surely they are, right?
Surely. Surely.
That looks the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Similar. It almost looks like it has the same ends on both ends.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's clogged up.
I ain't kissing them lips tonight. Come on, Ralph, give her the wiggle wiggle.
I was.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Come there.
Dad had to do it though.
Dad, can you come do this?
You want Mom to give it a little? You coming off there? That might hurt myself.
Third time's the charm. Third person.
I can do the last one. Oh my gosh. I forgot that.
My turn?
That. Just know that we've gotten it loosed up for you. That was not because of us.
I'm stalking a victim. Oh.
And the hoses are a very important part of replacing your brakes on an old car, because I see a lot of people that like don't do the hoses, and I used to not think it was that important. They swell up inside and then you won't get anything through, or if you do get something through, it'll hold it and lock your brakes up. I always recommend doing hoses. Wawa's cleaning our brake adjuster over here. It's just hot.
It's very hot. I'm sweating. Sweating.
I think I'm tightening. Okay. Now. Oh.
You put that in a clean environment?
What do you mean?
Here, I'll take it in my hand.
Usually the hose goes directly into the wheel cylinder, but the way this is set up, it doesn't. It's a metal line that goes over to the wheel cylinder, so that's different than what I'm used to.
The bottom needs clean too.
Your bottom needs clean?
The bottom of the thing, Dad.
Oh. So it's got a 13 millimeter bolt that holds this on. Ooh, it's twisting the metal line. Let me heat it up. Please come loose. Tell it, Wall.
Yeah.
Please.
Toasting my biscuits here. Come on, break loose. I'll try to unthread the wheel cylinder off there like we did with the other end of it and see if I can fix it that way. Now, maybe I can just unthread this off and then deal with the line. Once you open one of our wheel cylinders, we'll see if it's right. These also always go bad when they've been sitting a long time. It looks like they're universal left to right, which is nice.
The struggle is real. A paper bag.
That's fine to me.
Looks correct to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Throw this at your siblings. It's hot. Just kidding. I went ahead and took the line back off. We're going to try to get this broke loose. I'm going to try to hold the line here.
Don't paint it. That's like the shortest metal line I've ever seen.
Pretty short. We got it. See? You just got to have patience, guys.
And some heat.
Heat and patience. Don't give up on it immediately. You might get her broke loose. All right, let's put this back on and put our new wheel cylinder on. Yeah, this thing's still like magma hot, so I gotta be careful here. Man, they put that bleeder right in the way. It's like literally directly in my way. I might should take the bleeder out just to get this started.
What you got, Squizzle?
You got an egg.
You painted it?
It's got a butt.
Don't crack that.
Are the new brake shoes correct?
Yes.
I saw a date on this a minute ago. July 7th, 1983.
They're not saying M's older than you.
They are older than me. We got some old brake shoes here. Look how they cracked too, the ones that still have stuff on them. I found a drill bit that's like the same size as this, so I'm gonna try to clean this out with the drill bit. See how smooth that rolls now? Got like rust out there. So Wawa's putting just a little bit of grease on this thing so that we can get it to slide smoothly in there in our little bores, because you want to be able to adjust those easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we got new springs and stuff. Look at this. That one's unwound.
Oh, wow.
That one's kind of skinny in the middle. Yeah, they got some rough hardware here. Trying to match it up and see. This is a hardware kit for the front. Well, that looks like that guy there, huh? And these go here. Okay, looks like we got the right stuff. Surprisingly, it looks like we had all the hardware. So the guy had kept his hardware stuff together. So it looks like we have all the old pieces and all the new pieces. And we're gonna use the new ones, right, Wawa?
Yep.
You see which way it needs to go?
Like this.
You can look to that slot and see when you're in there. Push it in until it goes past the little groove and then turn it once it's past it.
How in the world?
Oh my gosh. It's your first time doing this part, huh?
Yeah. The pin needs to like move. There's no way for me to.
You want Dad to try it? Woo!
Yeah, go ahead. I can't.
You want to try it?
I can't get it in there. There's
Yeah,
no
that's it.
possible way.
Right there, right there.
He makes it look too easy.
You want to try the next one? Here, try the next one. You get it eventually.
What in the world?
You just get used to doing it.
That looks scary.
It won't come off. It's good.
How did you do that?
You just gotta have it lined up perfect. You gotta be watching and make sure you have it, the slots lined up dead on.
How?
You're not lined up. You're not lined up at all. Look, let me help you. Go straight back. You see it going in now? Now turn it. Half a turn. Now let go. You did it!
That was not easy.
Look, see, once you get the hang of it, it's no big deal. Now we got some springs to put on. So we got one spring that goes up here, and you got springs that go here.
Okay. Jeez.
Cheese?
Cheese, Louie.
You got this wall. Just look at your feet are sliding on the floor. Oh, you got it. Now unclamp it.
Woohoo! You did it!
Look how much easier the second one was.
Is that even in there?
Yeah, I'd say so. Only one way to find out. Okay, no it isn't. Let loose. Oh, I thought it raptured out for a second. Thought it was gone. There you go. Now you just got the top one. You almost had it. I hope push. All right, we got it in there.
Wow.
So
That was
now-
hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
ridiculous.
Really hard work.
Oh yeah. Super hard work.
I tried to say it so not sarcastically. What are you gonna do with her?
I don't even know. Now that you know what to do, go do the other side.
Okay.
These are original VW drums. They don't look all grooved or anything, so I'm just gonna clean some of the surface rust off here so we have a good surface. And I'm gonna wear a mask because this is old brakes. Brand new metal in there, huh?
Tell you what. Money is to buy stuff.
Trying to clean all the junk out of here, make sure our bearing races look good. That front one looks fine there.
Hey.
Ooh. Put some new grease in that.
She said to make sure you use the blue grease on her blue car.
The blue car.
Don't use the red grease because
Oh my
the
god.
blue's better.
prefer the blue grease better.
Oh gosh, you're so fancy. All right, Wawa, I'm putting the blue grease to it. I've never had blue grease. This came in the fan mail as
They
well.
fixed this up, didn't they?
They did with the blue stuff.
Fancy.
It feels pretty tight.
I don't say it's not going.
It's adjusted like all the way in.
Well, something's a problem.
Thank you for that. Why is it? I think our shoe is just too far down.
There you go. I bet that works.
Look at that. Oh yeah, butter. Yeah, I need to adjust that out a little more. Oh yeah, just a little bit of drag there. That's good enough for.
The girls we hang out with.
Exactly.
I love the blue grease.
Like you're ever gonna see the blue grease later.
It don't matter.
If you see the blue grease later, you got a problem.
It's better than the red grease.
Bearing looks like it's in good shape. Our washer, I think we're good here. Put some grease on this.
Impeccable.
There's our front wheel bearing. It was left-hand threads, right?
Yeah.
She go die.
Yeah, it was.
She just put the thing on it and gassed it.
No, it was.
Definitely.
They don't know you can do all these voices, do they?
Oh yeah, you can do
Here you
a
go.
bunch of voices. The whole left hand thread, right hand thread thing kind of confuses me beyond
It's kind of weird, huh?
everything. I'm already confused enough about regular. It doesn't help left hand threads.
Is that too much? Is that better? There we go. We're good. We're good to go. So you want to tighten this down and then back her back off a little bit because you do not want to run these things too tight on any vehicle or you're going to run a wheel off, right, honey?
Exactly. I ran a few wheels off.
You have. Try to make sure you're getting not one side more than the other.
My little body.
Give her a good one.
Get the bottom down. I
Yeah.
think you're good. Well, we got one corner done. I might as well just start with heating this one. We know what kind of results we're probably going to get. Is it spinning on the... Oh yeah, we're good on this one. As it breaks. Hey, we're good here too, Wall.
You got stuff everywhere.
That's fine.
But that just snapped off. We could have even bled it with those wheel cylinders. It's weird. It's almost as if this thing's been sitting for a long time. Ooh, that one was easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There you go.
Woo! Yas, queen.
Look, see the broke off bleeder right there?
That guy.
Thank you for clarifying, sir.
Face of confusion. Wait, shit, let's go that again. You want to zoom?
Yeah, that hose is bad. Those brake hoses are completely stopped up. Just like me. I'm actually going to leave this brake line loose because you don't want to pull out trash right into your wheel cylinder.
Is that necessary? There you go. It's going in. I don't believe it.
I know you're reading right now.
You a booger? Well, we would like to have got more done today, but we have a wedding to go to, so I got to get my fancy clothes on, get my dance moves all warmed up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow after the wedding.
Deuce you up.
Chill out. Came out of nowhere, is it?
Yeah.
Does Rocky like watermelon? Can Granny even eat watermelon? Oh man, he is after it. He does like the watermelon. You gotta have teeth, Granny. There you go. Y'all smell like a bunch of goats. Is that good stuff, Granny? Look, she's rolling that rind around, isn't she? She'll gum that the rest of the day, probably.
She's living her best life.
Could you spoil him any worse?
You up?
Well, we're back. We had a good time at the wedding. There were some dance moves that were executed there.
Impeccable.
Impeccable dance moves. So we had fun. We wore ourselves out. We're back to get this thing together. So I guess we got to put the brake shoes on, right, Tater? He jumped into the grease.
He now has a mustache.
Yes, on one side. You think you got this whole pin thing down now?
Yeah.
You got this one. You're so close.
Are you holding the pin? Are you holding the pin?
I'm holding it.
Are you holding the pin?
Are you holding your end?
I don't think you're holding it right.
This is gonna be the one right here.
This is stressful.
It's so stressful. You got this. Nobody's watching.
That's orgasm? What the heck? I don't understand. This ain't working.
Do you need that guy to do it?
No, I don't need you to do it.
Look at you. You got it.
It's a little questionable there.
No, you got it. See?
Okay.
Good.
Appreciate it.
There, booger.
Oh, stressful. Oh no. Jeez. This is incredible.
Good job.
Got your drum ready.
Okay, good deal.
How come you put those springs there?
That's what they did last time, isn't it?
No, it's not like the other side.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh my God.
You're terrible.
Freak me out.
You did good. It's probably gonna be loose. Yeah, it's loose. I don't know why it has two adjusters. I don't really like that. I'd rather it have the single adjuster. It centers itself, you know? Of course, these things were probably designed back in the 30s or whatever. So where are you gonna drive this thing to?
I don't know. No idea. I'm gonna drive it though.
You got a few months until you get your permit, right? Like 6 months, you get your permit. We gotta get it ready by then, don't we?
Yeah, we're close though.
We're getting close. Is he being a good Tato?
Him being good.
How did he become the favorite?
Because
he's spotted.
Yeah, spotted.
Just like Rocky, just like Ellie, and all the other rest of them. Mom's a sucker for the spotted ones. Check us out on other platforms at Sleeper Dude 88.
Oh no, is that there? We're gonna set the front end down so we can move to the back. If I can actually figure out how to do that.
No,
Should we like
sit
put it
it up
on
on
here?
there and then.
Yeah, well, there's no sitting it up on there. You have to like wait. Yes, there is. Never mind. Shut up. This is painful. Yeah, there you go. Sometime today.
Got my side.
Lift it up. You messed the whole thing up.
All right, you hold it up. I'm doing this because I probably can do it faster than you can.
String mark, my string mark.
This like come
Wait, it needs to be. They need to. Go. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Well, it can't go. You gotta here. Okay, on it.
This is a train wreck
Hey,
over
Dad,
here.
I already did my side.
How did you hold it up with? What did you hold it
I'll
with?
hold it with one hand and
How did you hold it with
look.
one
Would you
hand?
like a lesson? I held it up. This right here. And I started to bolt like that.
Oh, good Lord.
That's all there is to it.
I need y'all to look at this baby.
Lifestyle mamas.
You gotta get a shot of the inside of this casing. Look at that ripping it. You see that?
Oh, it's got a crater.
Yeah, like I can't believe it hasn't blown out already.
Right.
Well, we drove on that.
Whoa! Look at that. We gotta get some casings on this wall.
She got bubbles. Wow.
I bet that would have been nice out in the road, huh? This one is a Firestone.
This one's a Eldorado.
Michelin.
Michelin.
So the front is the correct size for the car. Like this one's a 195/65. That's not the correct size even.
You like that blue grease?
What are you talking about?
Isn't that how
It's
you
all
can
over
tell
your
if that's the
face.
original color?
I think you got it.
Oh yeah, you're good now. It ain't even there.
Word. Period. Exclamation
Alright, so we
mark.
gotta get this cotter pin out of here. And it's funny, this is how the front normally is on American cars. Wonder why they chose to do it differently on
Do you have any?
He's sleeping so good. It's making it hard for me to video.
36 millimeter.
Oh, here, I'll get the.
I got the adapter already in my
Dang
hand.
it.
Now I gotta pull this drum off here. I guess we need to get our puller, huh?
That is hot.
Woo! So I think there's a tool that bolts to the lug studs, but we've got this tool here. This thing is a lifesaver if you're taking a bunch of rusty drums off. Saves you days of work. Why is the car going up?
It did something back here, and it like pushed
Oh, it's
it.
pushing the axle? We can't do that. That's not good. I don't want to hurt the axle.
That's so cry.
Really? You gonna be that tough?
Watching you, you're hitting your car.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Stuff right there. Try not to put too much pressure on it and just hammer it.
I'd give her all the beans and
No,
then
I would not.
we'll
Yeah,
figure it
we
out.
Bust the transmission
Yeah,
case.
for real.
We'll
Good
figure it
deal.
out on the
No,
flip side.
No.
It has came forward some, but not enough. Maybe if we adjust our brakes in more, it'll do it. Well, that's completely stuck, so that's good. Is the other one stuck? Yeah, both brake adjusters are stuck. Maybe a little heat will persuade these brake adjusters here.
That's ridiculous.
Look at the other side, Tosh. You can see where somebody's messed up the backing plate trying to loosen his brakes. So probably when he took the front brakes off, he couldn't get the rears off. Oh, there you go. That popped loose. Just heat it up. It won't break loose. Right, Ralph?
Yeah.
Right, Wall?
Valid.
All in favor?
Praise the Lord.
This is adjusted all the way in now. We're doing all we can do on this end. I don't want to break anything.
Sounds pretty breaking to me.
It's popping, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yay!
Brakes are just too tight. I never did get the, ooh.
Springs is coming
We
out.
broke some of the hardware coming off. This shoe broke. So this one never did turn. The brake linings is coming off, Wall. Look at
Wow. That's incredible.
that. I got it to start moving here. Man, it's a pain. I couldn't get it from that other side.
This has took 10 times longer than it should have.
We've literally been out here for a few hours
You're
now.
You're drip sweating.
I know, trying to get one brake drum off for this girl that has forbid me to work on anything else but her car.
Exactly. It needs to be this.
You're doing an excellent job, Dad.
Thanks. The drum's got some goop on it. Looks like some of the brake shoes stayed on there. We'll get that cleaned up. Probably wouldn't hurt to have them turned or replaced, but it's not in the budget, is it?
Nope. Not at
Not
all.
in the budget. We'll get there one day. Well, you take this apart. I'm gonna go try to do the other drums.
Yeah, see, it's for the spring and everything else. Yeah, we're gonna skip that for a bit.
See some blood out of you.
Okay. Gonna try.
Shoot you.
What the heck?
Hey, see, now that'll allow you to bring this forward and...
Bring it for me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
That's incredible. Wow, that's tight.
Burger bar?
I don't know if I'm supposed to do this.
She about to jerk her plumb off here.
What the? Okay.
I'm sure you kept up with the direction and all that, right? Okay.
Oh, no. There was no direction being kept. I think this went this way.
Maybe a little heat will help. We haven't had many things that this wouldn't break loose. I guess we're gonna have to put the casing back on it and set it down on the ground and use a big breaker bar or something.
Oh my gosh. It will not come out. Okay. Golly. What in the world?
Ralphie power.
Wait.
Well, I don't think that's gonna break loose, bud, with that weight. Wow, that is
You're moving like
a whole
everything.
farm, huh?
Should we get like a big tube?
Well, we're gonna have to push down, aren't we? Talk how it's going. I'm gonna just face
Yeah,
plant right
I was thinking it was coming.
now. All right, let's get a big pipe or something. Nothing. Oh, it's sliding it. With the weight pulling down, it's still sliding it. How are you supposed to break that loose?
Yeah. Now it's not really back.
Man, these are some dinky doodle wheel cylinders, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, are you loose from the tube? Yes, you are. Man, this car is just agreeing with us on these brake lines today. Everything else is fighting us, but the brake lines aren't.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them. That's what Papa always said.
Know when to walk away.
Ooh. You set these the way they came off. Like, the way they came off is how you set them down. That thing's stuck. I've got the bolt out and everything. We may have to get the vacation pry bar on this one. We might have to get that out. We need to put that pry bar in like glass and like break in case of emergency. Here, see if your wheel cylinders are correct. Here's the new ones.
Looks a tad different. You know, it don't matter. We're putting it on there.
I don't know, maybe it just needs more heat. This thing's being a real pain. Get some more weight on that.
It's like strapping her down to the dyno or something.
Right? How's that not breaking loose? Man! Finally! Wow, that
You
was
just had to give
crazy.
her all the vegetable soup.
Really? That's crazy. Was there any dates on those brake shoes there?
It's the same as the ones over there.
Your face is so black, it's ridiculous.
No, it ain't.
It is so
No, it
black.
ain't.
It's so black.
No, it ain't.
I'm
pretty sure she's got blue grease in this. Stop.
You look like you just came out of a military battle or something. Coal miner, yeah.
If you would have never told me that, I would have never known.
Do you believe us now?
Yeah, I believe you guys.
Hey, you got blue grease in your ear over
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh my Lord! How did you do that?
Of course, this drum's stuck too.
Here, I'll get the sledgy.
Well, let's probably pull her first. This one doesn't feel tight at all. I'm gonna loosen this though, just in case. I don't want to hurt anything.
Well, it's smoking out of it.
That's factory.
Did you give up on cleaning your face?
Yeah. Oh well.
Man, even after putting a little torch to it, it's still completely stuck. Maybe, just maybe, this will pull off here though.
Oh, she's coming.
Maybe. No, see the axle went back. Great, same thing again. All right, where's that hammer, Ralphie? Is this getting wider?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put some more pressure.
See, look. If you look, you can see a crack in it now.
All right, let's keep hitting it, Ralph.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's loose, yeah. There you go. If I could have got those adjusters loose, it probably wouldn't have been so hard. Usually what happens is, it's got a little bit of a groove here, and that back edge of the brake shoe gets caught on that. There we go. Man, those things just super stuck. It looks like all the brake shoes are identical, so it doesn't look like there's a front or a back shoe. They look like they're all the same. The linings are the same length. We should be good to just throw whatever up in here. We do have to take this emergency brake arm off and put on one of them though.
Hey, Walt, can you look at me? Wow, that's...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these do say June of 83, so this thing must have got a whole set of brake linings in 83. So I got this clip off here. Probably be good to have a new one, but we don't have one, so we're gonna deal with it. You can take this bracket, put it over onto here, and then this clip holds it in. Now we can pinch this little guy back together and it won't come out. Oh, Ellie came to see us.
These are good. These are the bestest. Yeah.
All right, here is your pen. You got this.
Why can't I ever do this?
It just takes some getting used to. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it. Keep pushing. Or move it. Either way. You're on the brake shoe still. You're always against the brake shoe.
Why?
You're still against the brake shoe.
Shut up, Dad. Why?
Here, let me see. Like that. All right, next one's yours. There you go. You got to look at it though, or you're never gonna get it. No, you missed it. You're almost there.
I'm not ambidextrous.
You got this. You're about to lose it.
It's literally lined up right now. Why is this giving me such a hard time?
Here, let me try something. We're gonna try a different approach with a different tool. Maybe she can see better.
Okay. Why? You know what? Just go ahead. One day.
There. All right, I think we got that together. Now let's get our springs. There's our bar. Now it's got 2 notches on this side and 1 on the other. So the deep notch is for the emergency brake there. See, without that bar, your e-brake wouldn't work at all. All right, now you got springs. You took it apart.
Obviously, this already fit there, so it's gonna have to go here because it's a stretch.
The longer one goes on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god. This spring is so bad. Look at you go! You did it! Good job.
Got our drum cleaned up there. Oh yeah. All right, where's the big nut here? Wawa, you did good putting that one together.
Thank you.
You know? That's definitely the proper torque right there.
You brought the axle or whatever back together.
Yep,
Make sure you tighten it so tight we'll never get back off again.
that's true. You always want to do that. All right, got our cotter pin in there. That ain't going nowhere. There's a lot of things today with these drums that really slow us down. It took us a long time to get the drums off this.
Yeah.
It's another short day for us, church night, so we will see you guys tomorrow. Next morning, we're ready to go. Tato's ready to work. He's in his, I guess, homemade sling today. I don't know what he's doing. Let's get our last corner done, and then we can get our master cylinder on and we can start bleeding brakes.
Woo!
Have you ever done that before?
What?
Bleed brakes?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did break one spring as well on this side, but thankfully we have new ones. You think today's the day? Is it going to be done today?
Yeah.
We're going to have all the brakes done. Well, your casings are supposed to be here today. We bent that bar there too. The backing plate looks fine. We just got to get this one adjuster that's completely stuck, unstuck. That's what we really need to do. Ooh, it's stuck in there bad. It's stuck inside that block. Maybe this will help. So this is another thing with a normal American car. You don't have a block like this that these go into. So you can just replace the whole self-adjuster and there's no permanent parts like that, you know? And this thing must not have got drove much since '83. Look how thick those brake shoes are. They look like they're about the same thickness as the new ones we got. Even if they're thick, they usually come apart on you. Right, Tato? Look at him. He's literally eyes shut, head back, asleep now. Poor Tato.
They call me tater salad.
There you go. It's moving a little bit. That's the worst one yet, isn't it?
Yeah, for
We
sure.
haven't had one stuck that bad. This one at least turns. Ooh, almost my face. Don't want to hurt my moneymaker. Okay, here's that one. This guy here, though, it's gonna need some more or something. We may have to get the big torch.
You getting serious now?
Yeah, it's gotta break loose. I just don't want to mess it up because we ain't got another one. Oh yeah, that's loosened it up now.
She's smoking.
Oh yeah. Come on. I may have to run my drill bit through that one like I did the other one. Let's snap that bleeder screw off too.
Ooh.
You gotta replace this stuff, guys. You can rebuild wheel cylinders, but honestly for the price of them, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense most of the time because you just can't get them. Okay, this one broke loose, so every brake line so far has come off. That thing's stuck. I don't think I've seen a wheel cylinder with this small of a piston either. It's tiny. You get the 3X on him? That looks right to me. Does it look right to you?
Yeah.
What do you do with the old one? That's my girl. Will you hand me the line wrench? Thank you, sir. Oh, ooh. Man, that one was really stuck, wasn't it? They don't put these brake hoses in a super easy place, especially up here.
She asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ain't got nowhere left, does it?
No.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. Ow! You laugh at me?
Yeah.
This would be a real pain without a lift right here. This inside one, it is not fun at all to get to. Luckily, it just threads into a junction block, so we don't have another metal line to deal with. That's good.
Oh, Scooty gonna get me. Scooty gonna get me. Oh my goodness.
Look what was inside that brake line there.
Ew.
I thought all you had to do was put brake fluid in them when you drive them.
Drive them 500 miles, right?
Yeah, you just put brake fluid in them. There you go, I'll leave you with it.
That's pretty good. You're gonna get hurt doing that.
What the heck? Okay. What about that guy? I think it's supposed to come off. Well, who cares? It'll be fine.
No, it won't either.
Here we go. I'm gonna leave that there.
You about had it. Look at you go.
I think I'm gonna pull this out. We're getting it now. It's about to. Like that.
We weren't sure
So
the
what do
next
we do
step.
next?
Well, hand me the big bar there. Get this down here, underneath the bottom bead. Pull it over, pull it that way.
Oh,
There, it'll go there. There you go. So what we're really wanting to find out here is what the bead is like. Actually, it's not that bad. We're gonna take a wire wheel to the front of these and do the beads as well. You know, obviously we could just take these and let them do it, but they're not gonna take the time to clean all this like we want to, you know. Look, you can just cut these out, because they'll put new ones in there, and you can clean the rust behind them. You know, they're bad to leak too when they've been sitting forever. Good job, Ralph and Mom. It says these were put on in '83 as well, so this thing got a makeover in '83, I guess. Got brakes and casings, and they never even drove it far enough to completely wear out the casings from '83. This thing may have been sitting longer than we thought then.
39.
40 years.
yeah, 40.
It hadn't been drove much in 40 years then, because it's got the same brakes and the same casings it had 40 years ago. 3 more to go.
I have a question. Where's Squeeze?
She has clearly slinked out on us.
I go out there to do one of those casings and she's gone.
That's a nice valve stem. It looks brand new. It actually does. Yeah, this one actually has air.
There you go.
Now jump. Hey.
Good job. You about to get it.
Ow. That's not happening. Oh. Okay. There you go.
Good job, guys. That one looks pretty good.
Oh my lord, feel that.
Hey.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Them fangs you got, you look scary.
We're gonna fix some of our messed up parts here. Hopefully we can just straighten this back out with a vise like that right there. And then try to get these seized up adjusters going too. Sorry. Wawa already soaked them down with PB Blaster for a little bit.
Is that not flammable?
I doubt it. This thing comes in handy for lots of reasons. Look at that. That's all I needed. And I couldn't get that freed up for nothing on the car.
We ain't waiting.
Almost done with this.
You just quench it with PB Blaster and you're good to go. Right, Wall?
Yep.
We should be cleaned out there now. We got the fancy blue grease on there. Don't worry, Wall. I know you want only blue grease.
Yeah, only blue grease.
Are you going to be able to do it this time?
No.
I think you can do it.
I hate this part.
I'm worried about my thumb.
Why is this so... Okay.
Oh, there you go. You're on it.
It's so hard to do.
There you go. Push.
Why? Why? Every stupid time.
Where's the spring go?
I can't do it. Why? It's so funky looking.
Oh, be careful. There.
Oh.
You got it.
No, I'm not.
You touched your lip again.
Other side.
It's gone now. Look, Wall, here you go. Okay, right there.
He makes everything look so easy.
That looks a little crooked to me. That looks a little crooked.
It'll be fine, look. Hey, you're fine, yeah.
Okay, we're done here.
Getting better at these springs, huh?
Slowly but surely.
Surely.
Oh my god. I need you to do this. I can do it.
What is the spring?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not funny. There's nothing funny about that at all.
I got the tool I need to use on your toenails.
Probably. Alright, I think I got that adjusted correctly. We got everything done on all four corners except for hooking the brake lines up to the wheel cylinders because we want to flush that out like I told you. We need to get our front hoops off and get them cleaned up, ready to go to the casing store. And we need to swap out the master cylinder still. These are from 1978. Look at that. That's that one we showed you earlier. Look how bad that is. No telling how old that air is, Ralphie. We ought to ball that and sell it. You getting them, Mom?
Yeah, I think I got pretty good.
Oh, yeah, brand new hoop. We need a sandblaster. We need to get one, don't we? You can see where it was sitting in the mud at some point before we got it. You can see how long it sat flat on this end, too.
I ain't moving.
We sitting there bragging about how easy the other two were.
Come on.
It won't come
We're
off the
having a
bead?
hard time.
Well, these have been on the bead the longest.
You might can do it easy.
Go get the sledgehammer.
Come on, Thor.
Hey,
There you go.
it's going.
There you go.
Hey, you might, yeah. Here, okay?
That is impeccable, son.
Here.
That. And you go straight around it.
Look what you did. I cracked the thing.
Cracked out. If I ever seen it crack out.
Oh, it's got a tube in it.
Yeah, it does.
Well, we'll go floating down the river then.
We don't need to pop this thing now. Now don't pop
Did you get like 12% more country just then? No wonder these weren't going flat. Had tubes in them.
Blow it.
I'm
Here.
not blowing it.
I'll blow it up. You ready?
Oh gosh.
I think we're good. I don't think we have any legs. Good job, mister.
What are you doing, Thor? Did you rig this up?
Yeah, I can't hold it down with
Bless your
by
little
myself.
heart. Well, you used them pretty good.
I think I got it. There you go, bud.
That's cleaned up good.
Yeah.
Master cylinder is unfortunately placed here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these two switches out of here. That way I can get to the lines a little easier. We'll transfer these over to the new master cylinder. Ooh, that don't look good. These are a 24 millimeter. Spin it or? No, we're good, we're good. We just got one more brake line to unhook. Look at that. Well,
She's a good little girl.
she's been good to us, hasn't she? Well, what is this patty cake baker's man? What is that?
Oh, Lord.
It's stuck up in there. The master cylinder is hidden up here under the pedals down the floor. So I had to pull the carpet back. It's got a 13 millimeter bolts here. I'm hoping that our pedal's not froze up. Something's froze up solid. I'm hoping it's the master cylinder and not the pedal.
It just needs a little.
There you go, you got all four of them. Woo!
Woo!
That's the last bolt. So, is it the pedal or is it the master cylinder? It was the master cylinder. Look at all the rat duke. It's even around our brake line and stuff. Hopefully that's not gonna mess us up. Well, at least it's the master cylinder, not the pedal.
Yeah, that's good.
Trouble getting off these hoses. There we go. There's our old master cylinder. Man, what a funky little master cylinder, huh? Are we gonna be able to reuse the hoses coming down from the reservoir? That's the question. Oh, it ripped it. Looks like we're gonna have to replace the hoses too, Squawk. There's what the back side of the bore on the master cylinder looks like. No wonder it wouldn't go in at all. Yeah, that thing's shot. I went ahead and transferred over our switches here and everything. I guess we're gonna have to replace those hoses. They were just totally ripped. It's funny how they're like fabric wrapped, huh?
Yeah.
You sleepy?
Yeah.
Hungry?
Yeah.
Starving.
All the above.
Oh, well, I guess we better take these hoops to the casing store, huh?
Woo! He's crazy.
So we got some edge primer here. We're gonna go around the bead just to make sure it has a really good sealing surface so we don't have any rust coming through. This way we have a good surface for our paint to stick to. It would have been better to sandblast these, but we didn't have that option. All right, we got them all painted. We'll let these dry and we'll take them to the casing store.
Woo!
To get some paint while we're in town, huh?
Yeah. What are you doing with them?
What?
Hey!
It's called double dipping. Just happens to be the same size on the front of my Fairmont. And that one there won't even hold any air, and this one's dry rotted, so.
You got time squeezing Fairmont stuff in on me.
I just had them order 6 instead of 4.
I got my eyes on you.
Of course, this coincides with lunchtime, so they're begging for food. Squeeze, what have you been working on today? Show them. Hit them with it. Boom. Look at that paint work right there.
Very good job.
Good job, Squeezle. What is this?
I'm keeping this forever.
It's a tea bucket.
Pour yourself, pour yourself.
That's the most southern thing I've ever seen in my life. That's great. I didn't even know that existed. Southern ingenuity at its finest right here. We're gonna do what other stuff we can do till that's done. Let's get some paint for these hoops. Glossy white, that's what you're doing? Okay, glossy white it is. It's gonna be fancy, isn't it?
Very fancy.
Oh, is that Tater?
Oh, it's the orange one.
Oh, they're fighting over the kitty food.
He's sweet.
Tater! Tater! Tater dares them to eat his food. Guys, we are elbow deep into trying to get our RV done this week so we can go on a trip this summer, and also trying to get all this editing done so you guys will still have something to watch. But it was at this point I realized that this video was over 7 hours of footage, so it was gonna end up being over 2 hours long, and my editing software can't even make a video that long. We had to call it right here, make this part 1. You'll see part 2 in 6 days, which I think is gonna be a Monday, so we'll see you guys on Monday. Woo! Woo! And we'll get this thing buttoned up and out on the road for the first time in 23 years. See ya.